Hey everyone, welcome back to Tips and Streams. I'm your host, Kokon, and today we're stepping up to the plate with some MLB predictions that'll have you hitting home runs with your bets. We've crunched the numbers, analyzed the matchups, and found the best picks for you. Don't miss out on the action. Subscribe, like, and repost to stay in the know. Let's get those wins. And remember, it's all about the love of the game. Now, let's play ball. Today, we have predictions for 3 MLB games. The first prediction for today is for a game between the Philadelphia Phillies and Pittsburgh Pirates. Today, the Philadelphia Phillies square off against the Pittsburgh Pirates at PNC Park. This matchup promises excitement, and we're diving deep into the stats and key players to determine who has the edge. The Phillies have been dominant this season, boasting a 62-34 record and leading the National League East by 8.5 games over the Braves. Their success is anchored by stellar pitching and a high-powered offense. On the mound for the Phillies is Aaron Nola, who has an impressive 11-4 record with a 3.38 ERA and a WHIP of 1.03 over 119.2 innings. Nola has been in top form recently, with 5 straight quality starts, including a standout performance against the Dodgers on July 11th, allowing just 1 run and striking out 9 over 6 innings. The Phillies are 15-4 in games Nola starts and 7-1 in his road starts, where he has a 3.33 ERA and a dominant 1.86 ERA against National League Central teams this season. The Phillies' bullpen has been equally strong, ranking second in FIP and WAR, effectively supporting the starters and managing games well even on off days. Offensively, the Phillies are formidable, ranking 3rd in batting average, .259, 3rd in OBP, 4th in walk percentage, and 6th in both slugging and home runs. They average 4.97 runs per game, making them a tough challenge for any pitching staff. Despite JT Realmuto being out due to injury, the lineup remains powerful with players like Alec Bohm, who leads the league with 33 doubles, and Tree Turner, who has been hot lately. The Pittsburgh Pirates come into this game with a 48-48 record, sitting 3rd in the National League Central and just 1.5 games out of a wild card spot. They've won 6 of their last 7 games, proving they can compete with top teams. Starting for the Pirates is Martin Perez, who has struggled this season with a 1-5 record and a 5.15 ERA over 73.1 innings. Perez has had rough outings recently, allowing at least 5 earned runs in 2 of his last 3 starts. The Pirates have lost 7 of his last 8 starts, which is a bad sign against a strong Phillies lineup. Pittsburgh's bullpen ranks 26th in ERA, but has potential with 3rd place in HR/9 and 8th in FIP. They'll need their best to contain the Phillies' explosive offense. The Pirates' offense averages 4.19 runs per game, ranking 20th in the league. They struggle with a low batting average, .237 OBP, and slugging percentage. Key players like Brian Reynolds, with 18 home runs and 61 RBIs, and Cobrian Hayes, who performs well at home, need to step up. In recent head-to-head matchups in Pittsburgh, the Phillies have been dominant. Historical performance and current form heavily favor Philadelphia. While PNC Park's pitcher-friendly dimensions might help Perez slightly, the Phillies' overall strength likely outweighs this advantage. Given Philadelphia's superior stats in key areas and Nola's recent form, they have a clear edge. The Phillies are well prepared to handle the Pirates, and Perez has struggled this season. Betting on the Phillies' money line at -132 is a solid choice. The second prediction for today is for a game between the Tampa Bay Rays and New York Yankees. As the Tampa Bay Rays get ready to take on the New York Yankees at Tropicana Field, anticipation is building for what promises to be an electrifying contest between these AL East foes. The Yankees boast a solid 58-40 record, placing them second in the division, while the Rays hold a 48-48 mark, sitting in 4th. Despite their lower standing, the Rays are known for their resilience and savvy strategies, making this matchup one to watch. The Yankees come into the game as favorites, but their recent form has been shaky, ending the first half of the season with a 4-6 record in their last 10 games. They suffered a tough 6-5 loss to the Baltimore Orioles in their last outing, highlighting their bullpen issues. Ben Rice's 3-run homer initially gave them the lead, only for Clay Holmes to give up 3 runs in the bottom half, a pattern that's been troubling for the Yankees late in games. On the mound for New York will be their ace, Garrett Cole. Back from the injured list, Cole has shown flashes of brilliance, but has struggled with consistency. His record stands at 2-1 with a 5.40 ERA and a 1.46 WHIP over 5 starts. Despite his mixed results, Cole's recent outing was promising, allowing just 1 run over 6 innings against the Orioles. The Yankees will rely heavily on his experience and skill to navigate the potent Rays lineup. For the Rays, Zach Eflin will be taking the mound, sporting a 5-6 record and a 3.99 ERA. Eflin has been a model of consistency, delivering quality starts with excellent control, issuing just 9 walks in 99.1 innings. His last game against the Yankees saw him give up only 1 earned run over 7 innings. Eflin's ability to keep hitters off balance will be crucial for the Rays. Offensively, the Yankees are powered by Aaron Judge and Juan Soto, 2 of the league's most dangerous hitters. Judge leads the league with 34 home runs, while Soto's power and patience make him a formidable threat. However, the Yankees lineup has struggled with consistency, exacerbated by injuries to key players like Anthony Rizzo and Giancarlo Stanton. The supporting cast needs to step up to relieve the pressure on their stars. The Rays' offense thrives on a collective effort with significant contributions from players like Yandy Diaz, Isaac Paredes, and Ander Rosario. Despite injuries, the Rays have maintained their competitiveness through depth and strategic hitting. While Randy Arozarena has struggled, other hitters have stepped up to fill the void. Defensively, both teams have their strengths. The Yankees feature a solid defense, with Judge's presence in right field being a major asset. The Rays, known for their defensive efficiency, excel at executing double plays and minimizing errors. In a close game, defense could be the deciding factor. Environmental factors at Tropicana Field, such as its dome and pitcher-friendly dimensions, will influence the game's dynamics. The Rays have historically performed well at home against the Yankees, leveraging their familiarity with the field to gain an advantage. In betting terms, the Yankees are favored by a 1.5 run spread, with the over/under set at 8.5 total runs. Considering the recent performances and starting pitchers, betting on the Rays to cover the 1.5 run spread is a prudent choice. Additionally, with Cole and Eflin capable of delivering quality starts and both offense's inconsistencies, betting on the total runs to go under 8.5 seems wise. In conclusion, the Rays, led by Eflin's control and strategic gameplay, have a solid chance to secure a victory at home. While the Yankees boast star power in Judge and Soto, their recent inconsistencies and bullpen woes might be their undoing. I expect the Tampa Bay Rays to cover the 1.5 run spread, with the game staying under 8.5 total runs. The third prediction for today is for a game between the Detroit Tigers and Toronto Blue Jays. The Toronto Blue Jays, currently sitting at 44-52, are hosting the Detroit Tigers, who hold a 47-50 record, at the Rogers Center in Toronto for the first game of their 3-game series. The Blue Jays are coming off a thrilling 8-7 win over the Arizona Diamondbacks, while the Tigers recently edged out the Dodgers with a 4-3 victory. The Detroit Tigers have shown significant improvement as the season has progressed, boasting a 4-1 record in their last 5 games. Key contributions from All-Stars Riley Greene and Tarek Skubal have been crucial. Greene leads the team in home runs and RBIs, while Skubal has been a powerhouse on the mound. With their 47-50 record, Detroit is looking to climb back into the playoff picture. On the other hand, Toronto has had a rocky first half of the season, sitting at the bottom of the AL East with a 44-52 record. They've managed a 5-5 record in their last 10 games, but rumors of potential trades involving key players like Bo Bichette and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. could affect team morale and performance. Jack Flaherty will take the mound for the Tigers, sporting a 6-5 record, a 3.13 ERA, and a 0.98 WHIP over 16 starts. His recent stellar performance against Cleveland, where he pitched 6 innings and allowed just 1 run, highlights his control and strikeout ability, making him a formidable opponent for the Blue Jays lineup. Chris Bassett will start for Toronto with an 8-7 record, a 3.52 ERA, and a 1.43 WHIP in 19 starts. Despite generally solid stats, Bassett has struggled at times, notably allowing 3 runs over 5 innings in his last start against San Francisco. His inconsistency could be a liability against a surging Tigers lineup. The Tigers have a batting average of .234, an on-base percentage of .299, and average 4.26 runs per game, while allowing 4.33 runs per game with opponents hitting .242 against them. The Blue Jays have a batting average of .236, an on-base percentage of .311, and average 4.06 runs per game, while allowing 4.75 runs per game with opponents hitting .253 against them. In recent matchups, the Tigers have dominated the Blue Jays, winning 3 of their 4 meetings this season. Historically, Detroit has performed well in Toronto, and this trend is likely to continue given their current form and confidence. Detroit will be without Casey Mize and Kerry Carpenter, while the Blue Jays will miss Jordan Romano, Alek Manoah, and Peyton Henry. Bo Bichette is also a concern, having missed the last game due to a calf injury. Detroit's bullpen, featuring reliable relievers like Andrew Chafin and Jason Foley, has been solid. In contrast, the Blue Jays bullpen has shown vulnerabilities, particularly in their series against Arizona. The betting line favors the Tigers at -109, reflecting confidence in their recent form and pitching matchup. The Rogers Center has not provided a significant home field advantage for the Blue Jays this season. Considering the Tigers' recent performances, solid pitching from Flaherty, and the Blue Jays' inconsistencies, the prediction strongly favors Detroit. The Tigers have the momentum and statistical edge to secure a victory in this matchup. Detroit's offensive resurgence, combined with Flaherty's strong form, gives them a clear advantage. The Blue Jays' struggles and potential roster changes further tilt the balance towards the Tigers. Bet confidently on Detroit to continue their winning ways and take the first game of the series.